What's up? Welcome back. Beyond the Gray Media. Josh here, checking in on you quickly, briefly with another movie that I was just really impressed with, if I can just be 100% honest. This was a first time watch for me, and I was texting my buddy. I was texting a couple of people texting yesterday, buddy Fernie and Retro Joe, saying I think that Spanish cinema, Spanish films are my preferred ways to watch movies. If I'm just going to be real, that shouldn't be a crazy thing to watch foreign films. I don't think that that's all that like groundbreaking, really. I as much as I love like 70s exploitation and like paranormal, satanic panic stuff, witchy shit, in Italian horror especially, and also French extremity, Spanish films, especially Del Toro, there's like a romantic kind of gothic folklore to them, especially the Spanish Civil War movies that I watch, that I just think really need to be highlighted and shined once in a while. This right here, The Devil's Backbone from 2001, is a breathtakingly amazing fucking movie. I'm going to go ahead and say, next to Pan's Labyrinth, I mean, I really like pretty much all of Del Toro's films, except for maybe Kronos isn't great. Mimics, I kind of liked it growing up, but I was young when that came out. Pan's Labyrinth is amazing. Might be a little bit better than this as far as like my rewatch. I love Nightmare Alley. Who can forget Shape of Water? And I think my favorite from Del Toro is actually The Orphanage. But this right here, The Devil's Backbone. If you're familiar with Del Toro's work, and a lot of people can say, you didn't bring up Pinocchio or Frankenstein. I love Frankenstein. Pinocchio is pretty good. I feel like I've seen most of his films. This is in probably the top 3 Del Toro films. The Devil's Backbone. And it's familiar, man. Let me tell you a little bit about what it's about. It takes place, in the middle of the Spanish Civil War, which I don't know a ton about. But we have a young orphan named Carlos who is kind of dropped into this desolate nowhere, middle of nowhere. And immediately he comes to this orphanage, and one of the first things he sees is this bomb that's just like sticking out into the ground that was never exploded. And what ends up happening is it's kind of like an orphanage, right? And it's a boys' home, and they're kind of hiding gold in this place. And there's rebels that are attacking, and there's kind of infighting in the Spanish War there. And this place becomes kind of like a safe haven for these boys. And there ends up being this one character. I can't even Jacinto. I can't pronounce his name correctly, but he ends up being like the head's groundskeeper, and he's kind of like the bully in this situation. And he knows there's gold there, and he ends up killing this young orphan named Santi and drowning him in the orphanage. And so the story kind of follows this Santi ghost character that wants someone to tell his story, and he wants to get revenge. This ghost against this guy. And that's kind of the backstory. That's really all you need to know going into this. There's corruption, of course. There's kind of like infighting. There's moral high grounds and shit that happens in this movie. But I was just floored with The Devil's Backbone. Absolutely floored with it. And it's not a movie that you can just kind of like casually put on. Like a lot of Del Toro films, you need to sit down and you need to spend some time with it. You need to read the subtitles. You need to listen to the music. You need to like invest a little bit of yourself into this movie. And there's a great film in here. I don't know if it's a scary movie. Like, I don't know if Del Toro makes scary movies, though. I feel like he's just a master storyteller. He is a master with his gothic immersion and just like his like spirituality and whatever flair he has. What else did he do? He also did Crimson Peak. It's got a little bit of that too. I think that The Orphanage might be like a scarier movie on the surface. This has things that, might be kind of hair-raising for people. There is the Santi ghost. There's some scenes where he's like trapping our lead character Carlos in the hallway, and he's kind of walking down, and it's kind of revealed through the moonlight because it's got this really cool effect where he bleeds from his head, and it doesn't flow out. It just kind of like goes off into the ether. It's super effective. It's super cool. But I wish, my only really complaint with The Devil's Backbone, because the music was great, the story's amazing, there's a little bit of sexuality and kind of like conspiracy in it. There's a great kind of coming of age tale in this movie too. Really, I just wanted more of the ghost. That's really the only thing that I can say negative about it. In the first 20 minutes, he shows up, and then his story kind of becomes like background noise as to what's happening with the gold and the fighting, and we're going to burn this place down, and we're going to try to protect these kids. And so the comeuppance in the movie is pretty good, and anytime there's things that have to do with drowning deaths, I'm usually bought the hell in. So I really, really like this movie. I wanted to love it, but this is a really good movie. This is a 7 or 8 out of 10 all day. I think it's just a notch below The Orphanage. I think Pan's Labyrinth is my favorite Del Toro movie, and then it's probably The Orphanage, and then it's either this or The Shape of Water. Really, really almost love this movie. I just wanted more of the ghost, but it's just so masterful. If you're into set pieces and the cinematography, man, like the crazy barren landscapes, it also becomes like really, really claustrophobic when you're trapped in the home. And the idea that this bomb could blow up at any time was super effective. And I just wanted more of the ghost. I love the idea of the ghost being in the movie more. And the ghost he's haunting the boys, and the boys have to kind of like get away from him. And ultimately he's just never really, he's a central character, but it's really like Carlos's coming of age story in a way, which there's nothing wrong with that. This is a banger movie, man. The way that it looks on 4K, it's reference quality. I made no adjustments. It looked like it was filmed today. This is from 2001. Amazing effects. This is Studio Canal, so you should expect this to look amazing. Perfect quality. Absolutely. There's a little bit of grain, but it's thick. It's when I say, I mean like it's like kind of wet grain, so it almost flows with the picture as they're transitioning, because he has these crazy establishing shots and it's framed so well. Reference quality title, the way that it looks. The 4K is just, I'm gonna say it's kind of wet looking. I was immersed in this movie, man. I could not get enough of it. I just had it on like movie mode, and I felt like I was there. In like the 1800s. So absolutely can't recommend this enough. The audio was also incredible. Let me see what it's rocking here. I know it's got Dolby Vision. As far as the audio goes, man, I can't find it on the back of here, but can't recommend this enough. I want to say it was True HD DTS Dolby Atmos, but I'm pretty sure it said True HD. I don't know. I think it was a 7.1 mix. Let's go ahead and open this thing up and look on the inside. And while we're doing that, man, if you want to add this to your collection, I want to say this is about $40 at themovieroom.com. Jump over there if you would and type in my code Beyond10 and save yourself 10% off, man. Thanks again to Mike and Deb for sending this out. It's so cool when you get a first time watch from Guillermo del Toro, and you just, I'm going to go ahead and say now, I did fall in love with this movie. I was so in it. I remember texting and being like, man, the Spanish horror films are like my favorite. Like they're one of my favorite things to watch, because you pay attention and they're so immersive, man. The language is like kind of easy to pick up because you hear it all the time, and there's just a charm and like a quality to Spanish cinema that you don't really get all the time with American films. So I absolutely love The Devil's Backbone, you guys. Check this thing out. It's got 2 posters. It's got the 4K disc, and of course it's got another I want to say Region B Blu-ray as well. So many special features, I could not get through them all, but I was just overwhelmed with the packaging. This thing smells good, it's thick, it's chunky, it's just an incredible fucking release, man. Studio Canal just absolutely killed this thing. Add it to your collection. Again, thanks again to the Movie Room. Guys, you know what to do. If you're new here, like, comment, talk some shit down there, and then subscribe if you would. Hit that hype button also if you're on mobile, man. I'm watching Murder Set Pieces tonight for the first time, and I'm going to be reviewing that, and then I gotta watch Nut Job. So man, get ready, because I'm supposed to also listen to the director's commentary. That's my homework. So until next time, man, take great care of yourselves. I love you so much. Till the next one. Cheers.